You know that feeling when you ask your AI for something and the answer you get back is, well, just kind of bland, a little generic, totally unhelpful? Yeah, we've all been there. Today, we're going to fix that. We're diving into a super simple but incredibly powerful technique that will completely transform your AI results. It's all about giving your AI a job and a personality.
And just so you know, what we're covering today is part 4 of a free 20-part tutorial on prompt engineering from our friends at Virtualization Options LLC. But don't worry, even as a standalone, this is a skill that's going to immediately level up how you use AI.
So, let's get right to it. Here's the big question. When you ask your AI for help, are you getting a real specialist, someone with deep expertise? Or does it feel more like you're talking to a vague intern who's trying their best but doesn't really have any direction? If your AI feels more like that intern, then you are in exactly the right place. So the first and honestly most important step is this. You've got to give your AI a job. We're talking about the power of persona. You're not just going to ask a question anymore. From now on, you're going to tell the AI who it is before it even gets started. Think about it like this. Giving your AI a professional role is like handing a new employee a really detailed job description. It instantly tells the AI what to focus on. When you tell it to act as a specific professional, you're basically pointing it to the exact right section of its massive library of knowledge and telling it to ignore all the other noise. Okay, so theory is great, but let's see how this actually works. We're going to look at a few different business scenarios and watch the AI transform from that vague generalist into a razor-sharp specialist right before our eyes. Okay, first up, a high-stakes financial role. If you prompted, act as a CFO preparing a board presentation, you're not just going to get a boring list of numbers, no way. You're going to get what a real CFO would deliver. Deep, data-driven analysis, thoughtful risk assessments, ROI calculations, all written in that crisp, executive-level language that gets right to the point. Now, let's switch gears completely. Let's tell the AI, you are an empathetic customer success manager. Bam! The whole output just changes. It becomes patient. It actually acknowledges the customer's frustration. And it focuses on giving clear, step-by-step solutions with this wonderfully reassuring and helpful tone. It's a total night and day difference.
And for all you tech folks out there, try this one. You are a senior systems architect. This is where you see just how incredibly deep the AI can go. The response will be packed with precise technical jargon, detailed architectural ideas, and a sharp focus on the stuff that really matters, like scalability and security.
So giving it a job, that's the first layer of control. But the next layer is just as crucial, and that is setting the tone. Because let's be real, it's not just what the AI says, it's how it says it. And this is how you make the output sound like it actually came from your organization.
Let's just look at a direct comparison. On one hand, you can ask for a formal business tone. You'll get professional vocabulary, more complex sentences, the whole 9 yards. But on the other hand, you could ask for a conversational friendly tone and get simple, accessible language and a much more personal feel. The big takeaway here is that you are in the driver's seat.
And the options don't stop there. What if you need to get something done, like right now? You could specify an urgent, action-oriented tone. This is perfect for internal memos. You'll get direct commands, clear action items, and a really strong call to action. It just shows how granular you can get with your instruction. All right, enough of me talking about the concepts of role and tone. Now it's time to actually put this into practice. This is where you stop being just a user and you become the director of your own AI assistant. Here's a super simple 5-step framework you can use every single time. 1. Define the role. 2. Know your audience. Who is this for? 3. Set the tone. 4. Be crystal clear about the task or the goal. And finally, number 5, add any guardrails, like a word count or a specific format. I promise, if you follow these steps, the quality of your results will skyrocket. Before we wrap up, I want to quickly demystify 2 key terms that give you even more fine-tuned control over what your AI produces. First up is temperature. The easiest way to think of this is as a creativity dial. If you turn the temperature down low, you get very focused, predictable answers, perfect for something like summarizing a report. But if you crank that temperature up high, you unleash more creativity and randomness, which is awesome if you're trying to brainstorm new marketing ideas. Second is the word bias, and this is really important to understand. AI models learn from just incredible amounts of text from the internet, right? And that data, well, it contains all of our human biases. So this means the AI can sometimes spit out answers that reflect some kind of unfairness.
Just being aware that this can happen is the first big step to catching it and correcting it.
And that's a wrap for this lesson. By combining a specific role with a clear tone, you really can transform your AI from just a simple tool into a highly specialized assistant. So, I'll leave you with this to chew on. What's the very first role you're going to give your AI? Give it a try.